Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. My name is Travell the Critic, and today got another episode of Vikings for y'all. This is going to be season 1, episode 4. Last time on Vikings was our gang was ganged up by the people of England. We have Ragnar, we have Rollo and the crew, Floki and all them. They fought and annihilated these England dudes, and one England dude fell back. He's probably going to go alert the king and the rest of the forces, so we might see a whole different aspect of the story in this episode. And also, the Earl has found out what Ragnar's plan is, and obviously he still probably wants to detain him and control him. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen in this episode. I'm very excited to be back in this series, y'all. And let's get into the video, y'all. So this is going to be season 1, episode 4. Let's go.
Let's attack straight away.
Oh, that's a stupid approach. Why would you do that?
No. We attack tomorrow.
Yeah, you gotta plan shit out. You can't just be going in there.
Why wait?
Dumbass.
Where do they come from, these pagans?
Some say from the north.
This man looked like Robert Baratheon.
Wherever they come from.
Not gonna lie.
They're not welcome in my kingdom.
Mother was a dumb whore with a fat ass. Did you know that?
It's about to be a damn ambush. Where's the army at?
Why have you come here? This is a place of God!
To take your treasure, fool. That's what
If you do not resist, we will not hurt you.
He said, take one last drink before I kill your ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. He finna kill them?
Get out! Leave her alone.
Bro, what are you chilling, bro? What are you doing? This man just... Oh, she finna kill. Ooh! Good stab. Good stab. Bye-bye. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, sir. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. God dang.
Where is Canute?
I killed him.
Oh man, they were out there waiting. That's a lot of people. This man Ragnar is a damn savage. He's gonna walk up to him saying, "What? What's up?" Woo! Nice. Woo! Look, he's shook. That boy is shook. Oh, where y'all going? Where y'all going? Where y'all going? Y'all running away? Oh, y'all running away? Okay, alright, bro. That's crazy. There was like 8 Vikings and all those guys, and they still lost. You still took that L.
I have never in my life seen men fight as these Northmen fight. Believe me, there's something devilish in the way they look, in their lack of fear in the face of death.
Or do they have wings and tongues of fire?
No, sire.
But they are more badass than you. That's what they are.
We couldn't understand anything they said at all, except one word. Ragnar.
Hey, rest in peace for the homies. I'm not gonna pour in my room. I ain't gonna do that.
Doesn't want to live.
He's gonna be a slave. Maybe not.
Can I have some ale?
Hell nah, you a kid.
You're too young, Gita, to drink ale. You allow my brothers to be slaughtered and sold.
Really, you will?
Yeah.
For the first time, I feel lonely.
I feel kind of bad for him still though.
We'll go to Kattegat. All of us. Tomorrow.
Bruh, you gonna get killed once Ragnar comes back. It's not good. It's not good. Because if he comes back and the kids are missing with you, that's not good, man.
But I don't see my friend Knut. Where is he?
He dead. They killed him. Just say they killed him.
Knut is dead.
That's gonna mess up
Dead?
the entire relationship.
Then how did he die?
My wife will tell you.
I killed him. You killed him. For what reason?
He was an asshole. No, I'm just kidding.
I find it too convenient that you would make an excuse to kill my friend.
Arrest him.
Damn it.
For your wife, Siggy, would have you not done the same?
Yeah, would you not do this?
I would counsel you all against such actions. There is no way you could prevail.
God damn it. Oh, Rollo. Rollo looking like a Jedi Knight right now.
He considers himself to be first among equals.
He's trying to pit the brothers against each
Am
other.
I correct?
Of course.
Would he have achieved what he has achieved if it wasn't for you?
Oh my God! Don't do this, Rollo. Come on, it's your brother. Don't do this.
Of course not. Would have been impossible.
You want to stand out. You want to be someone, Rollo. You want the gods to notice you. Yes?
They would have noticed me already.
Oh no, my friend. And do you know why? Because you still walk in the shadow of Ragnar Lothbrok. Don't you think it's time you stepped out from it and let the gods see you for who you really are? This is my daughter, Theory.
That's his daughter?
She is soon to get married, and I must think very carefully about her future husband.
Oh, he's gonna choose him. Chill.
Don't forget about me, my love.
Ah, yes. And this is Siggy, my wife.
Why did she come out the
This is
shadows like
Rollo.
that?
Ragnar Lothbrok took it upon himself to cold-bloodedly kill my brother.
I would have said he died in battle. That's what I would have
It's
said.
easy to imagine why a man like this would do such a thing.
I wouldn't even said nothing. That's just me, though.
But I killed him when I found him trying to rape my wife.
I mean, that is kind of understandable. I mean,
I ask all of you, free men, what would have you done if you were in my place?
you would have killed
Would
him.
have you just stood back? If I had have known at the time he was your brother, I would have carried out the same sentence.
May Thor strike you dead.
Ooh, the disrespect. The disrespect. Look at
What
it.
did you say?
Look at it.
My husband did not kill Knut Thordorf.
Then who did?
I did. I killed him. I stabbed him in
Oh
the
my
heart when he
God.
tried his best to rape me.
Fudge.
We have a witness to the killing.
Who? 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 Rollo? Oh my God.
Yes, I was there.
Oh, you a bitch. Oh, you a bitch.
Saw everything.
Wow.
So, who killed my brother?
You gonna say it's Ragnar.
What Ragnar Lothbrok has sworn is true.
Okay, I take it back. I take it back.
Your half-brother was caught raping a Saxon woman, then he attempted to rape Ragnar's lawful wife, Lagertha, the shield maiden. So unfortunately, you cannot punish him.
Good man. I was about to talk all kinds of shits,
Now who has a key?
but you did it, Rollo. Thank you. Jeez.
Did a fine good thing, Rollo. I hope the gods are watching.
I didn't do it for him.
I did it for you.
I did it for you. Shield maiden.
I don't want to believe that.
What the fuck? Who are you?
Ragnar Lothbrok.
I am unarmed.
Who are you? Damn. Damn. He was cool.
There will be violence.
This man can see the future.
Bones and skulls.
Man, he ugly
I
as
see
hell.
that.
God damn.
Does he desire to be Earl? If he kills you, will it not be so?
That's a good point. God damn, that boy is ugly. Why is he just laughing at that man? I know his breast thing.
I know what he's doing.
He's praying.
He's preparing himself.
Alright, y'all, so that was the episode. Man, I can't believe how much I missed this show and how much I actually like this story. The thing about this show, it's very straightforward. The plot seems like it's just going, right? There's no slow moments in these episodes. You know, you have characters doing shit. You have, you know, the battles, and then you have the trial scene, and then you have the aftermath of the trial, and then you have the beginning of the next storyline, which is always good. This episode was good, man. The battle sequences are great between the Saxons and the Vikings. That was always fun. We did have some character deaths. Some of the people from Ragnar's group pretty much died in the Saxon little battle, and then also in that little battle in the bar, right? So that sucks for Ragnar. This episode was entitled Trial, so this was about Ragnar Lothbrok's trial, essentially, of him killing Canute. And personally, if it was me, bro, I wouldn't even said nothing. I wouldn't even said nothing about old Canute. If it was me, I would have just been like, oh, homeboy died in battle, sorry, blah, 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 right? To make it more clear, because they did lose people. It's not like Canute was the only person that died, right? Like, they had 3 other people that, you know, or 2 other people that died, right? So they literally could have said, hey, 2 other people died, so it wasn't just him, right? So, but I get, you know, Ragnar sticking up for his wife, and I really like that the wife actually stepped up and said that she did it, because obviously she had a badass moment. Canute, that guy was just begging to die. Like, the Earl, it just seemed like people around him are going to start to die and start to betray him, because I don't know, that look that he had at his wife a couple episodes ago, like, everybody's betraying me because that guy wanted to sleep with his wife, and his wife kind of looked at him like, hey, everybody's betraying you, you have all the power, all that. So I feel like now that he's seeking guidance from this guy, this ugly, two-faced, breathtaking dude that he just talked to in this episode about, are the gods real? Do they really exist? I feel like definitely he's going to start to feel panicked. But now that Ragnar's getting all this power, now that Ragnar has all the attention on him, and the Earl is kind of just sitting back doing nothing. Like, Ragnar's doing all the work, right? Like, Ragnar is the one going out in the field and actually getting shit for the colony, right? The Earl's just chilling. He's not doing anything. So it's like, the people, who are they going to turn to? When Ragnar was going to trial, you cannot tell me that that reminded you of Ned Stark going, you know, to trial in Game of Thrones. Like, it really reminded me of that. Like, when I saw him in chains and I saw, you know, that same shot of him walking back with his hands behind his back, it really reminded me of Ned and Sean Bean, man. It just, that just brought back bad memories for me. Rest in peace, Ned Stark. Still the best character of all time in that show. I definitely thought Rollo was going to betray Ragnar. I mean, it just seemed like it was bound to happen, because in that little, before they had the battle, right, Rollo was pretty much telling him, hey, why don't we attack right now, which was stupid. Why would you attack right now when it's like they're prepared for you? They know you're coming. Why would you attack right now instead of, you know, planning it out like Ragnar did? And it was successful. They all got out of there safely. Well, all the main characters did. But, you know, it's so stupid when people, like, say that in movies or TV shows. It's like, let's attack now. It's like, no, fool. Wait and see and weigh out your options, bruh. So the Earl had 2 sons. They died. And now he wants his daughter to be married off to an ambitious man, to a very successful man, to a man that he wants to call his son, right? Which, obviously, he thought Rollo was the guy. I don't know if Rollo's still down for that. We'll have to see, because he did say to Lagartha that I didn't do it for him. I did it for you, right? Like, I did not set my brother free for him because he's my brother and that's my homie, that's my homeboy, right? He did it for Lagartha because obviously he still likes Lagartha and he still likes Ragnar's wife, right? Because obviously in that first episode, he said that, hey, we should have been together and all that shit. So I feel like something must have happened in the past or something that maybe she was with Rollo in the beginning and then she just moved on to Ragnar. I'm not really sure what happened, but I definitely think that's going to be something that is going to be explored down the line in the season. This is only episode 4 too, so it's kind of cool that we're seeing the development of the rivalry between the Earl and Ragnar, right? Like in this episode, it was all about the Earl proving Ragnar wrong. And when Rollo came out, his wife came out, and Ragnar came out and said, you know, I'm not the guy who did this, right? It really spoke volumes to what kind of man Ragnar is versus the Earl. Earl's putting this man on trial for no reason, just killing his brother, when Ragnar brings up a good point. Like, if you seen a guy trying to rape your wife, would you not kill him? Right? Even if it was the Earl's brother, you would do definitely what Ragnar did in that situation, even though Ragnar didn't do it, Lagartha did, right? I didn't understand how badass Floki was with with his weapons though. He was killing. He was about to slice that dude's throat that was keeping Ragnar in chains. I mean, damn, he was a damn savage. So he drank the holy water from the church, and he was like, that brother was he drank the holy water, right? And he spat it out like a damn savage. So it was very cool seeing the character Athelstan, the priest, actually kind of look at his Lord, the Lord himself, and say, hey, why did you put me here in this position? Why am I here? Why hast thou forsaken me? Right? Like he literally said that to the Lord. And honestly, I can understand his plight. I can understand why, because I definitely still feel a lot for that character. I mean, you think about it, he was just chilling in this church with his rest of his priest guys, right? And they were just chilling. They were, doing what they do every day. And then Ragnar and the rest of the crew just come in and kill everybody, take all the jewels, take them as prisoners, as slaves. So, I mean, I can understand his plight a little bit more. I can understand why he is still not adjusting to that culture. I definitely think he's going to adjust to that culture because I don't know how much time has passed in the show, but I definitely think as time goes on, he's going to be able to adjust and go with the flow a little bit more and kind of devalue what his character was before and develop into the character that he is now. But I'm glad that, Ragnar didn't get on him about, taking the kids to Kattegat, because that would have been bad. So now that, the people of England, they know of Ragnar's presence, I definitely think they are going to retaliate, and that's going to be something that we're going to see down the line, because this was just the first wave of a battle, right? They came on their base saying, hey, we want this, we want our food, we want everything like that. And they did strike back. I mean, you got to give them some credit for that, right? You got to give them some credit. I mean, damn, you got somebody coming up to your house saying, hey, I want your stuff. You not going to fight back for it? You going to fight back. So I can understand what he's saying in that, from that perspective, bro. Looked like at the end of this episode that Ragnar was preparing himself to kill the Earl and to take his place as the chief of this colony. So I'm very interested to see if we're going to get like a 1v1 action like that. Very interested to see where Rollo's story goes, because he wants to be the man, right? He wants to be the dude. So I definitely think that he's going to develop in this kind of character that wants to have the power, wants to have, the glory and everything like that Ragnar has now. So I definitely think that's going to happen. But yeah, y'all, this was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed going back into this series, y'all. Going back into this to this world and into this story. So, like I said, I'm going to be very interested to see where they're going to go with it. Yeah, y'all, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Definitely subscribe. Definitely share. Definitely comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this reaction, this review, this video, my channel, whatever. Just leave a comment. Do something. Leave a like, do something, right? Share the video. I don't ask for much, right? I'm just playing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.